everybody and welcome back to my Friday Reads video. I seem to be getting into a bad habit of filming a Friday Reads video, missing a week, filming a Friday Reads video, missing a week. I'm hoping to sort that out, but this week, so from Friday, the Friday just before this one, a week ago, from last Friday to this Friday, I have not read a page. So technically, this basically is last Friday's Friday reviews. There's no difference between last Friday and this Friday. Good job I didn't film one, because I would have had nothing to say in this video. And that's for a few reasons. I feel like this past week was very busy. I had a lot of things going on, a lot of appointments, and then kind of some unexpected busy things. I got a cold, which isn't the worst thing ever, but it was one of those colds where my ears were blocked. It sounded like I was underwater for ages and I couldn't get that, and it was annoying, so I just, you know, I didn't want to read because I couldn't hear, even though that sounds stupid, but you guys know what I mean. And then also I had a bit of an incident with my car. Someone kind of bashed their car against my car, so I had to sort all that out. So this week just wasn't the best week. There was just things going on that were unexpected, and I just never picked up my book. But because I didn't film a Friday Reads last week, I do have two books that I finished the previous week and one book that I'm currently reading that I started reading that previous week that I hadn't talked about before. So let's just get straight into this video, and hopefully by next week I will have made some progress. I feel like, I kind of feel like at this point there's not much hope, but hopefully I can pull it back. Anyway, the first book that I finished since last time you guys saw me was P.S. I Still Love You. I was, I think, 100 pages from finishing this, so I knew I was going to finish it. I enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 stars. I really love Lara Jean. I love Kitty. I am looking forward to Forever and Always Lara Jean. The reason that I gave this one 3.5, I gave the first one, I think, 4, was because at times I was like, ugh, it annoyed me. What I wanted to happen wasn't working out. So I found it kind of dropped off a little bit for me for about 80 pages or so. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I kind of felt like it was toying with us a little bit. But I am looking forward to reading Forever and Always Lara Jean, so I will put that up soon. But yes, I gave 3.5 stars, still pretty good. I'll talk more in depth about it when I do further wrap-up videos. And then the next one I finished was Scarlet and Ivy, The Lost Twin. I loved this book. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was such a great middle grade read. It was such a great mystery. It had such great settings. I loved the boarding school setting, and during this time period as well, it was just brilliant. I could read this book again in the future, and I'm very much looking forward to reading the next Scarlet and Ivy books, and I really hope they live up to this one. I think if you enjoy the Murder Most Unladylike series, you will enjoy these. Very good. I haven't got the next books in the series, but I will be picking them up soon, or I may ask for I may ask Josh to get me book 2 or book 2 and book 3 for my birthday, because I feel like I'm really excited about them, so it's always nice to ask for a book that you are going to be really excited to receive rather than just me picking it up. But yeah, really enjoyed this. It ended on a point where I almost just went ahead and ordered the second one, but I knew I had some things that I needed to read in April particularly, so I knew I wouldn't get them read had I ordered the second one. But maybe that's why I fell into a bit of a downward slump, because I was so excited to read this series and then I just kind of cut myself off from it. I don't know. But yeah, 4.5 stars. Really love that. Recommend it if you're into middle grade and mystery type of things. Okay, now on to what I'm currently reading. So after finishing Scarlet and Ivy, which is one that I talked about in my previous Friday reads that I was going to pick up, so I did do that, I picked up another one that I hadn't mentioned before, and that is Geekerella. Now this one I had ordered when I placed a big book order. I will be doing a book haul soon. I'm sorry that I'm so behind with all the book videos. But I also discovered this is the Book Explosion Book of the Month for April. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to pick this one up. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to read it. And I read through that much, and I think, well, I read through a little bit of it at the night when I finished Scarlet and Ivy, and then pretty much the rest next day. And I'm on page 113. And then I haven't read it since. So I haven't read this book in probably a week and a day or two. and I don't know why. I'm enjoying it, I really like it, I just need to jump back into it, because like I say, I read all this and I was really just enjoying it. I thought, yeah, I'm going to get through this book soon, it's going to be great. I do want to watch the Booksplosion live show. It's not anything that I've ever done before, but I just happened to have been picking this book up and then thought, you know what, why not read it in April? So yeah, and basically this is a modern day Cinderella. You probably know all about it, it's kind of everywhere at the moment. And so far I'm enjoying it. I just need to really I just need to pick the book up, that's the problem. Or any book, really. So yeah, that's Geekerella. If you know me, there are other books that I'm currently reading, but obviously I didn't make any progress in them since I've seen you, because I didn't make any progress at all this week, apart from I started Geekerella last week, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. But I do want to share with you what I'm going to start as soon as I finish Geekerella. I need to pick up this book, so I need to finish it in April, and that is The Girl of Ink and Stars. Now, initially, I thought I would have finished Geekerella and this one this week, because I was going to film Friday reviews, but with it being the Easter weekend, I ended up getting busy and didn't film the Friday reviews. But I thought, you know what, that's okay. I'll film it on Saturday. Didn't happen. Sunday didn't happen. I thought, oh well, I'll combine them. I'll have loads to talk about. It just didn't happen. Anyway, so The Girl of Ink and Stars, I thought I would have finished by now, and I had another book lined up for April as well. But I think I'm just going to try my best to finish Geekerella and read this one. This is only very short, and then if I do, I'll be happy with April. This is, let's see how long, 213 pages. So if all else fails, and I'm going to carry on with Geekerella, but if I get towards the end and I just don't think that I'll be able to fit this one in, I'll just read this one in between, because it is the Waterstones book of the month. So yes, that is my reading plans and what I've read. And I kind of feel disappointed that this week didn't make any progress, but I'm sure I'll get back to it. I am enjoying Geekerella, I enjoyed P.S. I Still Love You, and I really enjoyed Scarlet and Ivy, so pretty much a good week. Thank you so much for watching this Friday Reads. I'm hoping you'll see me next week and we can get off this 1 week, not a week, 1 week, not a week theme. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, goodbye!